everybody, Teach Me How to Scotty from teachmehowtoscotty.com here, and I wanted to talk to you today about my hips. They are fucking killing me. I just got done with my first ever yoga class, and if you have hip problems, enjoy going to yoga because it's going to stretch everything out. And I'm sure in a couple days I'll be glad that I went, but tonight and probably in the next 2 days, it's going to be pretty awful. But, you know, I'm here and I'm back. I know you missed me and I'm sorry. Everyone kept asking me, hey, what's going on with the videos? Why aren't you making more videos? Between school and work and other work and more work and other school and more school, didn't have time last week to make any videos. The videos that I do end up shooting on a day where I'll just sit down and shoot like 9 or 10 videos, they're terrible. I don't know what it is. I have to be under pressure. So I guess we could talk about that. I work best when I'm under pressure. I work best when I have a deadline. I work best when I can get my creativity flowing because I have to. I have always been the one that will wait until the very last day to write an essay or do an assignment because otherwise I'm just like, well, I could wait another day. I could wait another day. Rarely has that ever bit me in the ass. I tend to finish my work because I'm able to. But there's a lot of people out there that don't, that can't do that, that have to plan every single thing out. The English class that I'm taking is English 101, which probably surprises most of you if you've ever read anything that I've written. Like, how are you not taking an English class? I've taken an English class, I just stopped going about halfway through because I get bored. Could it be more boring? I submit that it cannot, because that's all you do is just write these essays and, oh, we're going to do a persuasive essay and you're going to do it this way and this way and this way. So it's just really confining and I don't really like it, but, you know, that's fine. I got to do it anyways. But procrastination. Procrastination is like masturbation. It's a lot of fun until you realize you're fucking yourself. But unfortunately, I'm away from my wife, so there's a lot of both going on without being too graphic, which is really, at this point, kind of moot. And so we did the SHARP class to get a little serious. Sexual harassment and assault response program. No. Reporting program. There's a big problem in the military, and it's not just the Army, it's the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Marines, I said Navy, and the Army, obviously. So there's a lot of sexual assault and sexual harassment going on, and so the Army is like, all the branches are like cracking down. I'm sure you've heard it in the news. Here's my take on it. It is a huge problem, and I think that they're going about it the wrong way. They are using these, they're trying to fit a model into there that just isn't going to fit. These people are predators, and they're going to do it no matter how many PowerPoint presentations that they see, no matter how many posters they see, no matter how many times they say, hey, don't do that. The conviction rate is like super stupid low out of total assault cases that were engendered. And then you have things like, how is the commander responsible for the ultimate authority as far as punishing someone? That to me is a serious conflict of interest, and there's no way that that should even possibly happen. And it should be in a third party. We have civilians do a lot of our stuff. We contract them out. And so I don't understand why this isn't something that we can have civilians for. We have civilians for alcohol and drug abuse. We have civilians for financial advice. We have civilians for pretty much anything. Any service that you can think of, we can go to a civilian agency for. How is this any different? This is actually something that needs a civilian agency, that needs civilian oversight, because we can't get right. No matter how much we try, no matter how much billions of dollars that we spend trying to make these programs and trying to make it work, you're not going to get to the root of the issue until you've rooted out the issue. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we just got done with 2 wars. Remember, we're still at war with another country. I know it's crazy to think that, but they were just taking everybody. Anybody and everybody got in. I think as we draw down the Army, a lot of these guys are going to find themselves in a corner. I think there's always going to be victims, and I think the problem is, once you release these guys, they go back to the civilian world, and then they get to prey on civilians. That sounds awful. Why would we want that? We are the shining example of what we should be. and we should be taking care of it in-house, but we're not, so we need to have someone else take care of it for us. But that's just my opinion. I am obviously not one of the rainmakers in Washington, and so what are you going to do? I just write silly things on the internet, and I talk to you guys. So as this deployment draws down and we come near the end, I am thinking of ways to expand on Teach Me How to Scotty and Learn How to Scotty and the brand and all that other fun stuff. And I think I've got some pretty good ideas. Most of them involve booze in one way or the other. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of drinking. I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing a lot more blogs and a lot more vlogs, a little bit toasted. I do my best work when I'm a little, when I'm only one, maybe 2 sheets to the wind. 3 sheets to the wind is a little excessive. Probably a lot more swearing. Sorry, Mom. Also going places and doing things will be included. Right now it's kind of limited because I'm kind of limited. So if there's anything you'd like to see here in Guam, I would love to show you, but I probably can't because I can't really go anywhere. But I'll do my best to show you around. There's not much to see. If there's anything in Hawaii, when I go back to Hawaii, that you'd like to see, then please let me know. I will definitely show you around, show you the sights. It's going to be a lot more on-location type things, especially once I get a good smartphone that I can take with me and travel. And there's just a bunch of stuff that I want to do, and I think that it's going to work out great once I go back. And I'm going to have a lot more freedom to do things as opposed to you just sitting here, sitting in my room with me. I appreciate it, though. Thanks for keeping me company, and as always, leave the comments, follow the blog, teachmehowtoscotty.com. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. And with that, you have been taught how to Scotty. Scotty out.